Creation of a large language model, LLM, for Ethiopia is critically important. It is not merely a technological luxury, but a fundamental necessity for digital inclusion, economic growth, and cultural sovereignty. Here is a breakdown of why an Ethiopia-focused LLM is so vital, particularly for languages like Amharic, Afan Oromo, and Tigrinya. 1. Digital inclusion and bridging the language gap. Currently, the most powerful LLMs like GPT-4, Gemini, etc., are trained predominantly on English and other high-resource languages. Exclusion. When technology does not speak the local language, it excludes the majority of the population, especially those who are not fluent in English, from accessing the benefits of the AI revolution. Access to information. A local LLM can democratize access to information by making complex subjects, like medical advice, legal documents, agricultural tips, and educational materials, understandable and available in the native language. For instance, projects are already underway to use Amharic LLMs for prenatal and postnatal healthcare guidance to reduce mortality. 2. Cultural and linguistic preservation. Ethiopia boasts remarkable linguistic diversity, over 85 languages, and Amharic, Tigrinya, and Ge'ez use the unique Ge'ez script. Cultural context. LLMs are powerful tools for capturing and generating culturally nuanced text. A foreign-trained LLM often struggles with Ethiopian proverbs, historical context, idioms, and religious significance, leading to inaccurate or culturally inappropriate responses, cultural blindness. Protecting language. By training an LLM on local texts, you ensure the digital representation of the language is accurate, robust, and maintains its unique linguistic structure and script. 3. Economic and sectoral development. A locally developed LLM acts as a digital infrastructure component that can drive innovation across all sectors. Local business tools. Local companies can build applications, customer service chatbots, automated document summaries, localized marketing content generators, using the LLM as a foundation, creating new digital jobs and services. Government services, e-governance, can help translate government documents, assist citizens in filling out forms, and automate responses to common public inquiries, making services more efficient and accessible. Education. LLMs can create personalized tutoring and learning materials in local languages, helping to improve educational outcomes for students. 4. Sovereignty and ethical AI. Relying solely on foreign models presents risks regarding data privacy, bias, and control. Data sovereignty. By developing a local model, you maintain control over the training data, ensuring it complies with local ethical standards and data privacy laws. Mitigating bias. Foreign-trained LLMs may inadvertently carry biases that are irrelevant or harmful in an Ethiopian context. A local model can be carefully aligned and fine-tuned to reflect local ethics and values, promoting a more responsible deployment of AI. In summary, creating an LLM for Ethiopia is a crucial step towards ensuring that the country is a producer and not just a consumer of the global AI transformation, making the technology relevant, accessible, and culturally appropriate for its citizens. That is an excellent, practical question. The cost of an LLM project for Ethiopia is highly variable and depends entirely on the scope you choose. You can pursue the project with a budget ranging from a few $100s to several $1 million. Since you are starting from an individual perspective, let's break down the costs into two main scenarios. 1. The low-cost, individual approach, recommended. This strategy focuses on fine-tuning LoRa, an existing, powerful open-source model like Llama 2 or Mistral, on Amharic data. This is the approach taken by local research groups like the one behind Walia LLM. Cost component. Description. Estimated cost, USD. Cost in ETB, approximate. Compute. Fine-tuning. Renting powerful GPUs, e.g., NVIDIA A100 or V100, on cloud services, AWS, Google Cloud, Colab Pro, for 4 to 20 hours using QLORA LoRa, $100 to $3,000. One time. Bridge 5,600. Bridge 168,000. Data acquisition/cleaning. Time/cost to manually verify, clean, and augment translated instruction datasets for high quality, e.g., paying a native speaker to review 10,000 instruction pairs. $500 to $5,000. Bridge 28,000. Bridge 280,000. Software/tools. Mostly open source. Hugging Face, PyTorch, Python libraries. Minimal cost for API usage or small services. $0 to $200. Bridge 0. Bridge 11,200. Total estimated initial investment. This is the minimum needed to produce a functional, research-grade Amharic chatbot. $600 to $8,200. Bridge 33,600. Bridge 459,200. Key takeaway for individuals. The biggest cost is usually the human labor for ensuring the Amharic data is high quality and culturally accurate. The actual training compute is the lowest financial barrier due to efficient techniques like QLORA. 2. The high cost/enterprise approach. This strategy involves pre-training a foundational LLM from scratch or performing extensive continual pre-training on a massive corpus, hundreds of billions of tokens for maximum performance. This is generally reserved for governments or well-funded institutions. Cost component. Description. Estimated cost, USD. Compute. Pre-training. Renting hundreds or thousands of state-of-the-art GPUs, H100s, A100s for weeks or months. $50,000 to $5 million plus. Data collection scale. Licensing large, high-quality datasets, massive web scraping, and storage, which costs $40,000 plus yearly for enterprise scale. $100,000 to $500,000 plus. Human labor, engineering. Salaries for a dedicated team of NLP researchers, ML engineers, and MLOP specialists for 6 to 12 months. $200,000 to $500,000 plus. Infrastructure and hosting. Building a reliable, scalable system for continuous operation, deployment, load balancers, monitoring. $100,000 to $300,000 plus. Total estimated investment. This is the cost to compete with global, proprietary models and requires multi-million-dollar funding. $450,000 to $6 million plus. Conclusion. The most important cost. For your individual project, the true cost is the time and labor involved in data curation. By focusing on Scenario 1, fine-tuning, and prioritizing the quality of your Amharic instruction data, you can create a highly useful and impactful model for a relatively modest investment. The Ethiopian AI Institute's increasing budget allocation, reaching over 1.13 billion birr in recent years, also signals a growing national commitment that might lead to shared resources in the future. Would you like me to help you create a detailed, cost-optimized plan for the individual/low-cost approach?